guys, it's me, Afraz the Knowledge Man. Today we're going to be solving question number 2 of exercise 1.1 from 10th grade math, which is about quadratic equations. This is part 2 of the series. Let's get right into part 1.
In question number 2, there are also 6 parts. And we have to solve all 6 using the factorization method. Let's get right into the first. The first part is x squared minus x minus 20 is equal to 0. We know that the first thing we must do to use factorization is find the product of a and c. So ac is equal to 1 into negative 20, which would be negative 20. And what are the factors of 20? The factors are 1 into 20, 2 into 10, 4 into 5, and then they just keep repeating. Like 5 into 4, and then 10 into 2, and then 20 into 1. We see that b is negative, and so is the product of a and c. What can we conclude from this? This tells us something. It tells us that our factors, one of them must be negative and one of them must be positive. So there can be 6 cases.
1 hour later.
So it can be either plus 1 minus 20, or plus 2 minus 10, plus 4 minus 5, plus 20 minus 1, plus 10 minus 2, or plus 5 minus 4. It can be any of these. Let's see. By the way, we can write x with this if we like. It doesn't really make a difference because, this is just for reference. So let's just write x anyway, though. Okay. This way, the first way, we get negative 19x. The second way, we get negative 8x. The third way, we get negative x. The fourth way, we get positive 19x. And the fifth way, we get positive 8x. And the last way, the sixth way, we get positive x. But we need negative x. So that means that these are all wrong. Oops, what did I just do? So the third one is correct, and the rest of them are all wrong. Wrong. So only this third one is correct. So let's use the third one. So x squared plus 4x minus 5x minus 20 is equal to 0. Now we can even write x squared minus 5x plus 4x minus 20 is equal to 0, but it's not necessary. There's no difference, so let's just keep with our other way. So x into x plus 4 minus 5 into x minus 4 is equal to 0 by taking x common in this and 5 common over here. And x plus 4 gets taken common, and x minus 5 just comes on the side, is equal to 0. So now we know that for this equality to stand, either x plus 4 must be 0 or x minus 5 must be 0. So one of them must be 0 so that they can multiply into the other, so the other can be 0 and we get 0. But we don't know which one is 0. So for that reason, we're going to let both of them be equal to 0. So this way we get x is equal to negative 4. And this way we get x is equal to positive 5. The solution set for x is x is equal to negative 4 and 5. Okay, part 2. Part 2 is 3y squared is equal to y into y minus 5. So 3y squared is equal to, here y into y is y squared, and y into negative 5 is negative 5y. So y squared minus 5y. And sending this y squared minus 5y to the left-hand side, so we can write the equation in standard form, we get 3y squared minus y squared plus 5y is equal to 0. So we get 2y squared plus 5y is equal to 0. And now we can take y common in these, so y into 2y plus 5 is equal to 0. And now, once again, either y is equal to 0 or 2y plus 5 is equal to 0, but we don't know which one. So this way we get straight y is equal to 0, and this way we get 2y is equal to negative 5, and so y is equal to negative 5 over 2. So the solution set for y is equal to 0 and negative 5 over 2. Okay. Okay, so part 3. Part 3 is 4 minus 32x is equal to 17x squared. Let's send 4 minus 32x to the right-hand side so we can get the equation in standard form. We get 17x squared plus 32x minus 4 is equal to 0. Now let's find AC. AC is equal to 17 multiplied by negative 4, which is negative 68. And the factors of negative 68 are 1 into 68, or actually of positive 68. 1 into 68, 1 into 34, and 4 into 17. And after that, they just repeat again. So now, once again, we have 6 case scenarios that there can be. Either, first, we see that B is positive and the product is negative. So that means that one of the factors must be negative while the other has to be positive. And so now we find 6 scenarios, which are either x, so either it's plus x minus 68, or positive 2x minus 34x, 4x, or it is 4x minus 17 minus 17x or we can have positive 68x minus x or positive 34x minus 2x or 17x minus 4x. So this way, the first case, or first way, we're going to get negative 67x, negative 32x, negative 13x, and this way we get 67x positive. This way we get 32x, and this way we get 13x. So let's use, of course, we're going to be using this fourth one. The rest are all incorrect because we get totally different answers, but we need 32x. And the only correct one. So let's use the fifth one. 17x squared plus 34x minus 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. So 17 taking common, 17x taking common, into x plus 2 minus taking 2 common, 2 into x minus 2 is equal to 0. So 17x minus 2 and x plus 2. 17x minus 2 into x. Sorry guys, this is plus, by the way. Plus 2. And yeah, so from here we see that all of us can make mistakes. So it's not a big thing if someone makes a mistake. But anyway, either 17x minus 2 is equal to 0 or x plus 2 is equal to 0. So here 17x is equal to 2, and that way x is equal to 2 divided by 17, or x is equal to negative 2 this way. So x is equal to negative 2 and 2 divided by 17. Okay, so let's move on. Part 4 is x squared minus 11x is equal to 152. Let's send 152 to the left-hand side. So we have the quadratic equation in standard form. We get x squared minus 11x minus 152 is equal to 0. Here, AC is equal to 1 into negative 152, which is negative 152. Factors are 1 into 152, 2 into 76, 4 into 38, and 8 into 19, and then they keep restarting. This time we see that both the product and b have negative signs. This means that this can tell us that one of the factors must be positive and the other must be negative, so that their product is obviously negative. So our scenarios are
1 hour later.
So these are our scenarios. So we get negative 151x, negative 74x, negative 34x, negative 11x, positive 151x, positive 74x, positive 34x, So 34x, positive 34x, and positive 11x. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed yet, but I sure noticed that in the first four factors, or whatever the amount of factors are, at least over here there are four, so as we can see that in the first four factors, whatever we got as the result, or first scenarios actually we should say, in the rest of the four factors, or sorry, scenarios, there's exactly the same result, exactly the same result, just it's positive. Negative 151x right here, and there's positive 151x here, negative 74x here, positive 74x here, negative 34x here, positive 34x here, negative 11x here, and positive 11x. So this is just something I want to point out so it's easier for you when you're doing it. But anyway, we are going to use just this one, the fourth, because we need negative 11x, and the others don't give us negative 11x. So this is out, 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 and this is out, and this is out, and this is out, and this is out. And of course, this is right, and this is. So we get x squared plus 8x minus 19x minus 152 is equal to 0. So x into x plus 8 minus 19 into x plus 8 is equal to 0. So we get x plus 8 into x minus 19 is equal to 0. X plus 8 either x plus 8 is equal to 0 or x minus 19 is equal to 0. So x is equal to negative 8 and here x is equal to 19. So moving on to part 5. Okay, so part 5 is x plus 1 divided by x plus x divided by x plus 1 is equal to 25 divided by 12. Okay, let's find the LCM. The LCM is x into x plus 1 into 12. And let's multiply all these terms by this. So x into x plus 1 into x divided by x plus x into x plus 1 into 12 divided by, multiplied by divided by x plus 1 is equal to 25 into x plus 1 into 12 divided by 12. So this x and this x cut out, and this x plus 1 and this x plus 1 cut out, and this 12 and this 12 cut out. Now, here, x plus 1 into x plus 1 is x plus 1 whole squared, or in other words, it would give us 12 into x squared plus 2x plus 1 plus 12 into x squared is equal to 25 into, here x into x is x squared and x into 1 is x, so x squared plus x. And here 12 into x squared is 12x squared plus 12 into 2x is 24x, and 12 into 1 is 12. We get 12x squared plus 24x plus 12 plus 12x squared is equal to, so here 25 into x squared is 25x squared plus 25 into x is 25x, so is equal to 25x squared plus 25x. So we get 24x squared plus 24x is equal to 25x squared plus 25x. We see that the coefficients of x squared and x are positive and are greater on the right hand side. So let's send all the terms in the left hand side to the right hand side. So we get 25x squared plus 25x minus 24x squared minus 24x minus 12 is equal to 0. So now simplifying 25x squared and negative 24x squared and 25x and negative 24x, we get x squared plus x minus 12 is equal to 0. Now we can find AC. AC is 1 into negative 12. And the factor, which is equal to negative 12, and the factors are 1 into 12, 2 into 6, 3 into 4, and then they keep repeating. So, looking at this, we see that B is positive while the product is negative. This means that one of the factors must be positive and the other must be negative. So, let's write down the scenarios.
1 hour later.
So here are scenarios, and let's write down what we get by solving. So first it's negative 11x, negative 4x, negative 7, negative x, and here it's going to be positive 11x, positive 4x, and positive x. We need positive x, so we know that all of these are incorrect. All of these are incorrect. This one too. This one too. This one and this one too. And these are correct. I mean the last one actually. Let's write that down. We get x squared plus 4x minus 3x plus minus 12 is equal to 0. So we get x into x plus 4 minus 3 into x plus 4 is equal to 0. So we get x plus 4 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. So now either x plus 4 is equal to 0 or x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to negative 4 or x is equal to 3. So x is equal to negative 4 and 3. Let's move on to part 6, which is the final part of question number 2. Part 6 is 2 divided by x minus 9 is equal to 1 divided by x minus 3 minus 1 divided by x minus 4. Let's take the LCM. LCM is x minus 9, x minus 9 into x minus 3 into x minus 4. So let's multiply all terms by this. 2 into x minus 9, x minus 9 into x minus 3 into x minus 4, all divided by x minus 9 is equal to 1 into, or actually let's just not write 1 and 2 because it doesn't make a difference. X minus 3 into x minus 4, and it just makes it longer, you know. Divided by x minus 3 minus x minus 3. Oh wait, there's also into x minus 9 into x minus 4 into x minus 9 divided by x minus 4. So x minus 9 and x minus 9 cut out, x minus 3 and x minus 3 cut out, and x minus 4 and x minus 4 cut out. So we have here x minus 3 into x minus 4, which is 2 into x squared minus 7x plus 28. Oh, sorry, not 28, plus 12 is equal to x minus 4 into x minus 9 is going to be x squared minus 13x plus 36 minus, here we have x minus 3 into x minus 9, which is x squared minus 12x plus 27. So 2 into x squared is 2x squared, 2 into negative 7x is negative 14x, and 2 into 12 is 24. So 2x squared minus 14x plus 24 is equal to x squared minus 13x plus 36 minus x squared plus 12x minus 27. So here x squared and x squared cut out, and we get 2x squared minus 14x plus 24 is equal to, here, negative 13x plus 12x is going to be negative x, and 36 minus 27 is going to be 9. So 9 minus x. And let's send 9 minus x to the right-hand side. No, sorry, left-hand side. So we get 2x squared minus 14x plus x plus 24 minus 9 is equal to 0. So we get 2x squared minus 13x plus 15 is equal to 0. Here AC is equal to, or actually let's put AC in the middle. AC is equal to 2 into 15, which is positive 30. So the factors are 1 into 30, 2 into 15, 3 into 10, 5 into 6, and then they keep repeating again. Okay. So what we can see here is that the, oh wait, let's just write a positive sign here because it doesn't really make a difference. So we can see that B is negative and the product is positive. So that means that both of our pairs, or I mean factors, both of the factors in the pair must be negative. So let's write our scenarios down.
1 hour later.
Okay, so this time we only have 4 scenarios, you could say, or possibilities, actually. That's the best word. Possibilities. We have only 4 possibilities because they can only be negative, and not one is positive, one is negative. So let's write down our answers. This way we get negative 31x. This way it's negative 17x. This way it's negative 13x. And this last way it's negative 11x. So we need only negative 13x, so let's cross out all the others. So these are correct. So let's use the third. So it's 2x squared minus, let's write minus 10x minus 3x plus 15 is equal to 0. Is that right? Yes, it is. Okay, so 2 into, oh, oops. Okay, so 2x into x minus 5 minus 3 into x minus 5 is equal to 0. So x minus 5 into 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. And so x minus 5 is equal to 0 either. Or 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So this way x is equal to 5. This way 2x is equal to 3. And x is equal to 3 divided by 2. X is equal to 5 and 3 over 2. They call it.